Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. Hope everybody's doing okay. I slept a little bit long. We mowed the yard yesterday. That always is rough. It was maybe 5 degrees cooler or something than the last time we mowed, but it was very, very humid, so it felt just as bad. And we made it through it finally. And I sat in front of the AC for probably an hour trying to recover. But anyway, today is Sunday, August 14th. Currently it's 74 degrees. High today is going to be 82. 50% chance of rain today. 73% humidity. No wind, and air quality is 92. That's moderate, but that's close to being, I don't know what they call it from the next one. Moderate. I don't know what they call it, if they call it elevated or something like that. Anything over 100. Okay, today there'll be a grocery outlet haul. We went down there a couple days ago. They had some items on sale. They don't. I never see a paper ad of theirs. They have them in the store though. They have little, I guess, just where they print them out or something. Because I don't know if they have I've never seen an ad of theirs unless it's in the local paper. Nobody's ever said they saw one that I've talked to from. They just send them out on email, their ads. So I look through them that way. But they had some stuff we wanted to get, and we got some other things, of course. Some great markdowns. So check that out today. It's always a crazy cheap prices. That's all I can say. What's for dinner? We ended up last night. Of course, we were going to have stir fry, but we mowed. And I should have even known that before I said we were having it. Because, stir fry, you kind of got to stand there for a while. Stand there, just make sure it doesn't, stir it. And, we were just tired. And Joy didn't feel like cutting any vegetables up. We were going to put some vegetables from the garden in it. Probably, we'll do it tonight, but probably eggplant, peppers, and zucchini from the garden. Matter of fact, we can just about do everything from the garden, but I've got a stir fry mix that's frozen. It's Bird's Eye from Walmart, and it's really good. But got that frozen, so we need to use some of it too. But we're going to use a lot of stuff from the garden. It's really good that way. Then eggplant's good that way too. And we got some we need to use, especially that. I don't know if we'll use that huge one, that huge zucchini. That's a little big. That would be good for something like if you made that. Someone was telling me, I think it was Kim from Kim Loves Artie. I think she was telling me you can make like lasagna and layer it with zucchini. I guess instead of the noodles. I'm not for sure. I'd have to look at it, look at the recipe and see how you do it. But and also I saw a good recipe for and I don't remember whose it was or where I saw it, but for I think they called it Zucchini Boats or stuffed zucchini or something like that. And it looked really good. It looked really, really good. Anyway, we got to do something with I got a bunch of zucchini. I got one that's dead out there now. The heat just got to them, and the rest of the garden was fine the other day, and it had rained the day before. So I thought, they really don't need anything. I didn't go all the way out there and look at the zucchini. I was just like looking from the window or over here at the garage, and I thought, well, it looks fine. Everything looks fine, and then I went out there day before yesterday, I think it was, and it was 2 of them were really. It was really hot that day. 2 of them were just limp, and then so I watered them. One of them has come to, but some of the leaves are still dead. But the other one's not going to make it. But I've had so many zucchinis, it's unbelievable. Probably, I don't know, 30 at least. So if they play out, and this heat is just rough on the garden. Most things are doing pretty good, but it's rough on some of them. So the eggplant seem to love it, and the okra. But the zucchinis, I guess, I don't know why they may be already getting weaker anyway. So I'll have to pull that one up, and it'll make me some room to put something in for my fall garden when I get those out. Okay, and we got a bunch of it frozen too, cut up and frozen. But anyway, so we're going to have the stir-fried egg rolls tonight, and we decided to go to, we had a coupon for Subway, and the meat, I'm not crazy about Subway altogether. I mean, I'll eat it, but I'm not crazy about their meat. It just doesn't, the way it's packaged up and stuff, and it's just like you don't know how old it is or something. I don't know. There's something about it I just don't like. But it's not, we've never got sick or anything off Subway. I just don't like the way for me, and I think, Joy's pretty much the same way. Logan, y'all know Logan, he loves Subway just as much but as Publix. But we decided to go to Publix. And I'm glad we did, because the coupon for Subway was $5.99 for a sub, which is a good deal. But at Publix, we knew they usually have like a sub of the week, and it was $6.99. That's what we've paid for it every time we've got it. But they didn't have a sign up. They usually had a sign taped onto the glass of the deli case. And they didn't have one up, so I thought, uh-oh, they may not have one on sale. And the one we wanted was maple honey turkey or something like that, and it was like $8.49 for a whole one. But then I just thought, well, maybe I'll just ask. I said, do you have any subs on sale this week, or a sub of the week or anything? He said the ultimate sub was. And so I thought, okay, yeah, we'll take that. It had roast beef and ham and turkey on it, and then whatever you want on it. And I fixed some fries at home. But when they rang it up, put the sticker on it, it said $5.99. So it was $5.99. It was the same price as the one from Subway. And we really loved it. We asked him to cut it 3 ways. I don't know if he understood the concept of equal parts. He cut it, if you have a whole sub, and 3 parts would be like 1, and here, and then you'd have 1, 2, 3. You'd cut here and here. Well, right away he cut it right down the middle. I thought, we almost made him make another one, but it was stuff full of stuff, and he was a nice guy and everything like that. He just probably, I don't know. I'd say as soon as he cut it in half, he realized, uh-oh, I didn't do this right. So then after he cut it in half, he cut one of the halves in half, which made 3 pieces, but it was 1 whole half, and then a half of a half, and a half of a half. So we had to end up cutting some more off of the big one, and Logan ended up with 2 pieces. So I was like, cuts it right down the middle to make it 3, we didn't even say anything, we just like, we could have been like, hey, that's wrong, fix us another one, and they'd had to probably toss that one or do something with it. I don't know, they wouldn't be able to use it, But anyway, here's what it looked like, and it was just delicious. And I did add sub sauce here at home because we weren't going to eat it right away, and the sub sauce has vinegar and oil, in it, and so we could have had them put it on there, but it gets soggy. I've done that with Subway before, and it gets really soggy because we wanted fries with it, so that took a while to fix. So I just wanted to be able to put it in the fridge and it not be soggy. So then I added sub sauce. I put French fry seasoning on the fries. I could just about eat this again right now. I love those subs. Oh my gosh, it's making me hungry. But it was really good, and we got a good deal on it. I mean, $6 for 3 of us. You know, it's only a couple bucks a piece. Okay, now it's time for today's tidbits. I got a few of them. Oregon triples bag limit for invasive green crabs. Look at this crab. Can you imagine if you had a bunch of those running around in your yard? The bag limit for recreational crabbers to catch invasive European green crabs in Oregon's bays has been raised from 10 to 35 a day. It's an effort to destroy invasive crabs which compete with native crabs for food. Green crabs can't reproduce in cold temperatures, but since the ocean warming events of 2015, their numbers have dramatically risen. Oh, and I got a letter from my insurance, and it was all wrong. It's like they said something about injections on it every week, and of course I get my infusions every 8 weeks, and the milligrams were different on it and everything on the Entyvio. So I called them, and she basically said that was sent in error, and it said I was approved for a year, you know. Well, I wasn't approved for a year from what she's saying. She said I was approved through November. So we'll have to go through all that again to get prior approval, I guess. I think they're getting ready to try to get out of, you know, paying for it or something. I don't know. Because at first they said, you know, I was approved for a year. Now it's all of a sudden they send me a crazy letter. I'm like, what in the heck is this? It was the right drug, but I've never heard of Entyvio used for just injections. It's a biologic. They do that with most of the time with infusion. Now Humira or something like that I think is a shot, but there's not a whole lot of them. They do that shot thing, and I thought this is weird, so I called them, and something's messed up now, so I got to call my doctor tomorrow. See what's going on. California unveils a $8 billion plan to boost water supply amid drought. California Governor Gavin Newsom revealed an $8 billion plan to boost the depleting water supply amid an unprecedented drought. The main goals are to store 4 million acre-feet of stormwater and recycle 800,000 acre-feet of wastewater per year by 2030. Also to free up 500,000 acre-feet of water using conservation methods and desalinating seawater. Got to do something. Don't wait until it's all empty there to do it, though. That should have been really implemented before all this happened, but at least they're going in the right direction. Crews saved 7 people from flash floods in California mountain. A group of 4 children and 3 adults were rescued from a flash flood in the San Bernardino Mountains, California on Saturday. The stranded members slowly made their way back over the raging waters using a rope system set up by the rescue personnel. All 7 people were rescued in about an hour and a half. There were no reported injuries. That's what we like to hear. Officials, loud boom heard in North Utah, likely a meteor. A loud boom heard across northern Utah on Saturday was likely a meteor. Reports of the noise circulated at about 8:30 a.m., with people from Orem to southern Idaho posting that they heard it. The NWS said that the lightning detection mapper likely picked up the meteor's trail flash, which seemed to be confirmed by witness video in Roy. Okay, let me see. I had, I don't know if it'll do this or not. They got like little videos of weather stuff on there, and they had one of here where I live. Let me see if it'll, it was some roads got flooded. Let me see what it does. Hold on. I don't know what. I don't think it's going to do it. It says I have to install a open with. Anyway, I don't think it's going to. It says, I guess because I don't have that app on my tablet, is what it's saying that I have to install. So I'm not going to do that right now. That might take a few minutes or something. But shoot, if I'll keep this on here. It's a video, and it's just a few minutes. I don't even think it's 2 minutes. But I'll keep this on here and see if I can figure out where it'll play right. But yeah, I was afraid of that. If I put a video on here. Now let's see if I can get to nice news. Well, was I finished with that? Wait a minute, did I finish all those? Logan changed around the screen here a little bit. Okay, yeah. Okay, I did all those. Sorry, everybody. Now, let me see if I can get nice news. Here it is. Okay. Now, what's it doing here? Oh, Sunday edition is different again. Last Sunday, I remember when I did this, I was telling y'all it's not the same for some reason. Let's just read this, what it says. It says, weekly intention. I guess that's what the theme is going to be this coming week. Humans are inherently social creatures, and meaningful friendships can make us healthier and happier. Even so, staying in touch can be tricky, especially if you've realized that you've drifted apart from a person you care about somewhere along the way and aren't sure how to reconnect. According to research that we recently shared in a Nice News Daily edition, people appreciate being checked on more than we realize. So this week we encourage you to reach out, call that friend whose voice you haven't heard in months, write a letter to a relative in a different state, or send a surprise gift to someone special for no reason other than to show you care. For more inspiration, check out these sweet stories of long-lost friends reuniting, including one about two best pals who hadn't seen each other in 46 years. Okay, I don't know if this has got the whole... It says, Viola Davis's iconic performances have earned her triple crown of acting, but the red carpet wasn't always pulled out for her. In her memoir, which Time describes as the story of a woman who has always fought for more, Davis discusses growing up in poverty, fighting back against typecasting, and coming into her own as one of her generation's most accomplished talents. I wonder if that's on next. This has got, says things we love. Triple. Well, it certainly isn't the same. Let's see. Okay, here's a... It's not the same format on Sunday as it is the rest of the week. Let's see what this is. It says inspiring story. I'm tongue-tied this morning for some reason. Inspiring story. I was driving on a 40-mile-per-hour, 4-lane main street divided by a grassy median when I saw what I thought was a bag blowing across the street, but was actually a small turtle. As I passed over it, I came to a stop and looked behind and saw it turn around and continue its slow progress. It would have been difficult for me to exit my car with my cane, but behind me a light was turning green, so I put on my flashers and waited. 2 lanes of 6 cars stopped and sat there. A young man got out of his vehicle, walked over, picked the turtle up, and carried it across the median to the other 2 lanes, and put it down, headed into the trees on the other side. Once he got back into his vehicle, everyone proceeded on their way. A good day in my part of the metropolis. Well, I think I'll make that it for today, but it'll be back like it normally is tomorrow with the stories like it is. The Sunday must just be kind of what they're going to do the upcoming week. So hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed today's Tidbits and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Watch the grocery outlet haul today. Crazy cheap prices and markdowns. And I don't think I'm going to do much today. I'm sore all over. I always am after mowing. I just probably try to get caught up on some of my stuff with my channel. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you so much, and God bless.